Setting your intention for the coming day and for this morning practice session. Before we begin the movement practices, let's just take 3 nice, deep, relaxing breaths. So always starting with your exhale. Breathe out, empty out. Taking your inhales. Lower abdomen, sideway expansion of the ribs, upper back, upper chest, and release. Really let these exhales be long. This is where we let go. Inhale. Just building up like an ocean wave coming up the torso. Feel the expansion. And as you exhale, feel the release. Just letting go. Let the exhales be really long and full. And let's take one more breath. No stopping, no holding, just nice and relaxed and release. This following set, I'm calling the essence of QiGong. It's 3 practices that are very calming, a really nice way to link the body and breath in the mind as we start the day. The first one we call cleanse. We're just going to come into our stance. We're going to bring the hands till they're not touching each other. Okay, just one hand right underneath the other one. Doesn't matter if it's left under right, right under left, whatever you're comfortable with. Sink into your groin a bit, slight bend of the knees, and then pushing off the feet, power through the legs. We come up. So this first movement is a feeling of creating space between the hip bones and the ribs, the oblique area. Create space, let the spine kind of get nice and long. Exhale, cleanse, release. So on the exhale, it's a feeling of releasing any bit of tightness or tension in the body, any bit of tension holding in emotionally, psychologically. Inhale, we open up. Exhale, we cleanse, release. And just link the movement with breath. So inhale and rise. Exhale, you let go. If your breathing's at a different pace than mine, you can move a little faster, a little slower. That's fine. Find what works for you. So you inhale, pushing off the feet, power through the legs. Feel that spine lengthen, the body loosen up. Exhale, just let go. Let's do 3 more. One more. You can let the exhale be a nice long sigh at the end here. The second movement we call sinking the chi. So we're just going to coil the wrists so the palms are facing out and forward. Sink again. This feeling, whole body integrated. Push off the feet, power through the legs, and the feeling that the arms are just floating up with the body. And the hands, elbows get even with the shoulders, just bend the elbows. Hands come to the top of the head. And in keeping the mind with the hands, we just relax through the whole body, softening and releasing. So floating the arms. Mind stays with the hands, and we relax layer by layer, as if you're under a slow motion shower or waterfall. Really keeping that attention through the eyes, softening the face, the throat and the neck, shoulders, upper back, and especially through that lower back. Soften, releasing any bit of tightness or tension through the feet. 3 more. Floating, releasing. One more. And now we're connecting the palms to the lower abdomen, what they call the lower dantian. This is our energy center, our sense of being grounded. So first, just connect with this. This should feel the center. If you're feeling uptight and tense, you're going to feel your center up here in the chest. We want to sink, not necessarily through just bending the knees, a slight bend in the knees, but fold here in the groin, what they call the qua, and connect the center of the palms to the lower abdomen, just below the navel. And you're just connecting to that balloon-like expansion of the whole lower belly. And let the hands and arms float open. You want to get the feeling here that it's the lower dantian, our energy source, our center, our groundedness, that's influencing the movement of the hands and arms. The hands and arms should feel weightless. Our attention is all here in the lower dantian, all here in our energy center. Taking 3 more breaths here. One more breath. Just feel that full expansion, front, back, and sides, and then compress. Lower abdomen compresses, the hands compress, and we relax. We're going to now transition into some more work like that in the sitting position through our breathwork and meditation. Coming into a comfortable sitting position, feeling aligned and dignified, but also very relaxed. Bring the mind into the body on your seat. Now bring your attention to the breath. We're going to be working with the 5 qualities of the breath. The first quality is a feeling of slow. Let the breath be slow, calm it down. Pace of the breath, very connected to the state of your emotions and energy. So very slow breath as you breathe in and breathe out. The second quality is a feeling of deep, meaning we go deep into the body and you feel the breathing in the lower abdomen, as if you're diving down into a deep lake. Feel the lower abdomen involved in the breathing process. Work on the breath being smooth and continuous. No holding the breath. No jerky, fast, slow parts. Just a continuous flow to it like a wheel. Slow, deep, and smooth. The breath is quiet. No huffing and puffing. As if someone sitting next to you isn't even hearing you breathe, even though you're breathing very deep to the lowest part of the lungs, diaphragm engages. This ocean wave-like feeling, but very quiet. Finally, a feeling of softness. The body softens. Letting the breath fill up every part of the lungs. Feel the breath as it moves through the whole body, oxygenating the blood into the cellular level. And just be with that for about 2 or 3 breaths, the feeling of slow, deep, continuous, quiet, and soft. Maintaining these 5 qualities, we're going to work with a counting pattern now, what they call the coherent breath, the optimal breathing. We're going to breathe in for 5 to 6 seconds on the inhale, and then 5 to 6 seconds on the exhale. No breath hold, just this continual flow. This, as they say, is they call the coherent breathing or optimal breathing. When this breathing rate, this rate of respiration brings all our major bodily systems online to work at how they should be. Right, we're going to start off, I'll count it off, counts of 5, and then we'll move to counts of 6. So start with your exhale, empty out, breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And do a few on your own. And we're going to increase the rate a bit to 6. 6 on the in, 6 on the out. So start with your exhale and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And do a few on your own. One more. Now moving into an embodied breathing meditation. Moving from technique, the counting practice, and the doing, to the just pure being we do with meditation. Not trying to control or manipulate the breath, just experiencing the breathing body. At first, let's drop our awareness, bring it into the lower abdomen. So we're not trying to extend the breath. We're just experiencing the body as it breathes here in the lower belly. You might feel some movement with the belly. You might feel some movement with the back or the sides. Once again, not trying to control. There's no perfect way to do this, not better or worse. What we're training now is awareness. Once again, approaching the practice non-judgmentally. Don't be bothered if you don't feel like you're breathing well or the length. Let go of expectations. Be curious of this moment-to-moment experience with a light touch and a sense of humor. Let's take one more breath with our attention in the lower abdomen. And now let's bring our attention to the heart center, the center of the chest. Once again, not trying to do anything special. We just have brought our attention, which is normally up here with our thoughts and our worries, dropping it here. Just feeling the breath, feeling the body as we breathe in and out. Nothing to do. Just bring the attention here, experiencing the breathing body. Feeling almost like the heart center just opens up. Let's do one more breath here. Just experiencing the heart center. As we finish up, we're going to bring the attention to the nose. Just being with the breath at the entrance and exit point of the breath. You might notice slight coolness on the inhale, slight warmth on the exhale. Once again, not trying to control, manipulate, nothing to do. We're just being with the breath at the nose. 4 breaths. Once again, the mind wanders. No judgment, no frustrations, just a curious noting, Note the wandering mind and bring it right back to the next breath. Taking one more breath here. All the awareness at the tip of the nose. Fully exhale and relax. You can bring a little movement to the fingers and the toes, loosen up the jaw. Thanks for joining me and have a great day.